The bass throbs through my chest like a second heartbeat as I push through the crowd at Velvet Underground. I shouldn't be here. Sarah said she was going to Maya's place for wine and gossip, a quiet girls' night. Except Maya called me 2 hours ago, asking if Sarah wanted her cardigan back from last week. Sarah hasn't been to Maya's in 2 weeks. The lie sits in my stomach like broken glass. I've ignored the late nights, the new perfume, the way she turns her phone face down now. But tonight something snapped. I checked her location. She keeps forgetting she shared it with me last year. And the little blue dot pulsed right here, at a nightclub she's never mentioned. I reach the bar, scanning the VIP section through the haze of smoke and neon. The bartender, young, sharp-featured, with a silver nose ring, catches my eye. "Help you?" He's wiping down glasses, but there's something knowing in his expression. "I'm looking for my wife, Sarah Chen. Dark hair, about 5'4", probably wearing the red dress." He doesn't ask. He knows. My throat tightens. "You've seen her?" He sets down the glass slowly, deliberately. A smile plays at the corners of his mouth. Not friendly, not sympathetic. Amused. "Man, you really want to go there? Where is she?" He jerks his chin toward the staircase in the back, the one roped off with a VIP access only sign. "Private lounge. 2nd floor. But hey!" He leans forward, that smirk widening. "Whatever you see up there, I didn't tell you shit. I'm moving before I think." The rope unclips easily. Nobody stops me. The stairs are dimly lit, each step echoing my pulse. I hear laughter above hers. That bright, careless laugh she used to save for me. The door at the top is cracked open. Through it, I see her, Sarah, my wife, curled into a leather couch, head thrown back, laughing at something a man is saying. He's older, 50s maybe, silver at the temples, expensive suit. His arm rests on the back of the couch, fingers grazing her shoulder. She's wearing a jacket that isn't hers. Too big. His 3 empty champagne bottles glitter on the table. She leans into him, whispers something. He grins, his hand moves to her knee. I should burst in, scream, flip the table. But I'm frozen, watching my marriage dissolve through a crack in the door like some pathetic voyeur. Then the bartender appears beside me. I didn't hear him climb the stairs. Rough, huh? He's not smirking anymore. Almost sympathetic now. Almost. How long? My voice sounds hollow. 3 months. Maybe 4. He pauses. "I'm Ryan, her cousin." The words don't register at first. Then they hit like a freight train. Her cousin? Mom's side. Haven't seen Aunt Linda in years, but Sarah and we reconnected when she started coming here. She asked me to. He shrugs, uncomfortable for the first time. "Look, she said you were controlling. That she needed space. I thought I was helping, controlling. The word tastes like poison. I worked 60 hours a week to pay for the house she wanted. I canceled my gym membership so she could take Pilates. I learned to cook Thai food because she got bored with Italian." "Who is he?" Ryan hesitates. "Richard Voss, property developer, married, 3 kids. Something cold settles in my chest. Not rage, calculation. Does his wife know? That's not my... Does she? No. Ryan meets my eyes. Something shifts in his expression, respect maybe. Or recognition, like he's seeing me clearly for the first time. "No," he says quietly. She doesn't. I pull out my phone. Open Instagram. Search Richard Voss. His profile is public, photos of family vacations, golf tournaments, charity galas. And there, tagged in a dozen posts, Claire Voss. Beautiful, elegant, smiling beside her husband like she hasn't noticed the cracks yet. I screenshot her profile. Save her contact information. "What are you doing?" Ryan asks. I look back through the door. Sarah's kissing him now. Sloppy. Drunk. His hand slides under his jacket, the one she's wearing. "Leveling the playing field," I say. Then I turn and walk down the stairs, leaving my wife in the arms of another woman's husband. Behind me, Ryan calls out, "Hey, you're not going to tell her you were here?" I don't answer, but I'm already composing the message to Claire Voss in my head. The next morning, Sarah comes home at 7 a.m. smelling like expensive cologne and lies. "Coffee ran late," she says, dropping her purse on the counter. She's still in the red dress, but the jacket is gone. Maya's been going through stuff with her boyfriend. You know how she gets. I'm at the kitchen table with my laptop pretending to answer work emails. Really, I'm staring at Claire Voss's Facebook page, memorizing the architecture of her life. 2 daughters in private school. A son at Northwestern. Anniversary trip to Tuscany last month. She posted a photo of sunset over Florence with the caption, 20 years with my best friend. Rough night? I ask without looking up. Sarah pours coffee, avoiding eye contact. Emotionally exhausting. I'm gonna shower. She disappears upstairs. I hear the water running. Imagine her scrubbing away the evidence. My phone buzzes. An Instagram DM. Eclairvoss. I don't know who you are, but if this is some kind of joke, it's not funny. I sent her the message 2 hours ago. Simple. Direct. Your husband is having an affair with my wife. We should talk, I type back. Velvet Underground. VIP section. Second floor. Ask for Ryan the bartender. He'll tell you how long it's been going on. 3 dots appear. Disappear. Appear again. Why should I believe you? I attach a photo, screenshot from the nightclub's Instagram story from last night. Sarah's visible in the background, her face tilted toward Richard's, champagne glass in hand, his arm around her waist. The dots stop. No response. I close my laptop. Go to the window. Watch the neighbors walking their dog like the world isn't ending. Sarah emerges 30 minutes later in yoga pants and my old college hoodie. The one she says makes her feel safe. Her hair's wet. Face scrubbed clean. She looks 16. I was thinking we could do something today, she says softly. Maybe drive to the coast? We haven't had a real day together in forever. There it is. The guilt. She's trying to rebalance the scales, give me just enough attention to keep me blind. Can't. Work stuff. Her face falls. It's Saturday. Big project. Deadline Monday. You always do this. Her voice sharpens. You prioritize everything over us. The audacity is breathtaking. I prioritize wrong? But I swallow the rage, smile. You're right. I'm sorry. How about tomorrow? She softens immediately. Really? Really. She kisses my cheek, perfunctory, automatic, and grabs her car keys. I'm meeting Maya for brunch. We'll plan something for tomorrow, okay? She's out the door before I can respond. I check her location. She's heading downtown, not toward Maya's neighborhood. My phone buzzes again. Claire Voss, I'll be there tonight at 9 p.m. If you're wasting my time, I'll make sure you regret it. PM. Velvet Underground. I'm back in the same spot, nursing a whiskey I'm not drinking. Ryan spots me immediately. Dude, seriously? He looks nervous. Sarah's gonna be here later. If she sees you, she won't. I'm meeting someone. Who? Before I can answer, Claire Voss walks through the door. She's nothing like her photos. Not smaller or older, sharper. Like someone carved her from something that refuses to break. Designer coat. Perfect posture. Eyes that could dissect a balance sheet or a liar with equal precision. She scans the room like a predator. Finds me because I'm the only one looking back. Ryan's face goes white. Oh, fuck. That's Richard's wife, I finish. She reaches the bar. Doesn't sit. Just stands there, arms crossed, waiting. You have 30 seconds to convince me this isn't a scam before I call security, she says. I slide my phone across the bar. Video footage from last night. I went back and asked Ryan for security camera access. Paid him $200. Worth every penny, Claire watches. Her expression doesn't change, but her knuckles go white around her purse strap. Where is he now? Her voice is ice. Probably home. It's Saturday. Family night, right? She looks at me then. Really looks. Why are you doing this? Because my wife is fucking your husband, and I'm tired of being the only one who doesn't know. So this is revenge. This is fairness. Something flickers in her eyes. Understanding. Maybe respect. What do you want from me? She asks. I want you to know the truth. What you do with it is your choice. She hands back my phone. How long? Ryan says 3, maybe 4 months. Ryan? The bartender raises a guilty hand. Claire's gaze could melt steel. You knew? I'm Sarah's cousin, he stammers. She said, you thought wrong. Claire turns back to me. Does she know you're here? No. Good, keep it that way. She pulls out her phone, types rapidly. I'm texting Richard. Telling him I'm at my sister's, he'll come here tonight. He always does when he thinks I'm out of town. She looks up. I want to see it. Whatever happens when they're together, I want to see who he becomes when I'm not watching. This isn't grief, it's strategy. You're not going to confront him? Not yet. Her smile is sharp enough to cut. First, I'm going to watch, learn, understand exactly what I'm dealing with. Then, she pauses. Then I'm going to take everything that matters to him and burn it down so completely he'll forget what it felt like to have it. The venom in her voice should scare me. Instead, I feel something else. Recognition. They'll both be here around 11. Ryan offers quietly. They always meet upstairs. Claire checks her watch. 2 hours. I assume you're staying? Wouldn't miss it. She orders a gin martini. I order another whiskey. We don't speak. Just wait. At 10:47, Sarah walks in wearing a black dress I've never seen. She goes straight upstairs without looking around. At 10:53, Richard Voss follows. Claire's hand trembles around her glass just once, then steadies. Show me, she says. Ryan leads us to a maintenance corridor behind the VIP section. Through a ventilation grate, we have a perfect view of the private lounge. Sarah's already draped across the couch. Richard pour champagne. They're laughing, touching, performing intimacy like it's not destroying 2 marriages. Claire watches in silence. I can't read her face, then Richard kisses Sarah's neck and Claire whispers, 20 years. 3 children. And this is what I get. Her voice cracks on the last word. I don't know why I do it, but I reach out. Take her hand, she doesn't pull away. We stand there, 2 strangers bound by betrayal, watching our spouses choose each other over us. And somewhere in that moment, something shifts. We're not victims anymore, we're conspirators. Claire and I sit in her car in the parking lot for 2 hours after they leave. Neither of us ready to go home. Neither of us ready to face what we know. I bought him that tie, she says, staring through the windshield. The one he wore tonight. Anniversary gift. He wore it to fuck your wife. The bitterness in her voice is familiar. I've been tasting it for weeks. She's wearing perfume I've never smelled before, I say, which means she bought it specifically for him. So she wouldn't accidentally wear it around me. They're careful. They're practiced. Silence settles between us. Not uncomfortable. Understanding. Do you love her? Claire asks suddenly. I should say yes. That's what you're supposed to say about your wife. But sitting here watching the truth play out like some horrible theater performance, I realize I don't know anymore. I did. Or I thought I did. Maybe I just loved who I thought she was. I look at her. Do you love him? I love what he was supposed to be. The man I married. The father of my children. She laughs, hollow, broken. But that man doesn't exist. Maybe he never did. Maybe I just loved the idea of him. So what now? She turns to face me fully. In the dim parking lot light, she looks younger. Vulnerable. I want to hurt him, she says simply. I want him to feel what I'm feeling right now. This, she presses a fist to her chest. This emptiness. Like someone reached inside and carved out everything that mattered. Divorce would hurt him. Financially, at least. Divorce is mercy. He'd move on. Marry her, probably. Live happily ever after while I'm the bitter ex-wife. Her eyes glitter. No, I want him to lose what he values most. His reputation? His control. She leans closer. Richard's entire identity is built on being the man who has it all. Perfect family. Successful business, respect. I want to make him helpless. I want him to watch everything crumble and know he can't stop it. There's something terrifying in her certainty. And something magnetic. How? She smiles. I've been thinking about that. His company, Voss Development, is privately held. I own 40%. He thinks it's just paperwork. A gesture. But I've been talking to lawyers. If I can prove infidelity, prove he's jeopardized our assets through reckless behavior, I can force a dissolution. Split the company, sell my shares to his competitors. That would destroy it. Exactly. What about Sarah? What about her? If you blow up Richard's life, it affects her too. Claire's smile sharpens. That's not a bug. That's a feature. I should object. Defend Sarah. But the image of her curled into Richard's side, laughing like I don't exist, stops me. She'd hate me forever, I say. And I think I'm okay with that. The admission feels like stepping off a cliff. Exhilarating and terrifying. Claire reaches out, touches my jaw. Her hand is cold. We could do this together, she whispers. Help each other? You provide evidence of the affair. Timestamps, locations, witnesses. I'll use it to bury him legally. And when Sarah's life implodes because her sugar daddy is broke and humiliated, she pauses. Well, that's just collateral damage. This is insane. This is justice, she's right. It is justice, cruel, calculated, but fair. Okay, I hear myself say. I'm in. We shake hands. The gesture feels absurdly formal until her grip tightens and I realize this isn't a handshake. It's a pact. Over the next 2 weeks, Claire and I become architects of destruction. I document everything. Every late-night meeting Sarah attends. Every lie about Maya or work or yoga class. I hire a private investigator. A recommendation from Claire's divorce attorney. Within 3 days, I have photos of Sarah and Richard entering hotels, restaurants, his downtown condo. Claire builds the legal case, files for separation, freezes joint assets. Her lawyers serve Richard at his office during a board meeting. Maximum humiliation. He calls me that night. I almost don't answer. We need to talk, Richard says. His voice is strained, desperate. It's a misunderstanding. Claire's emotional. She's not thinking clearly. What do you want from me? Sarah says you're a reasonable guy. I'm hoping we can work something out. Man to man, the audacity, the entitlement, man to man. I laugh. You're fucking my wife and you want to be reasonable? Silence then. She told you. She didn't have to. I found out myself. Look, what Sarah and I have, it's complicated, but it doesn't have to affect you and Claire. We're adults. We can handle this discreetly. Discreetly. Like sneaking around for 4 months was discreet? I understand you're angry. I'm not angry. The truth surprises me. I'm done. And so is Claire. Enjoy your new life, Richard. I hope Sarah's worth it. I hang up. Block his number. That's when I get Claire's text. He just offered me $5 million to make this go away. Like I'm a problem he can solve with money. What did you say? I told him $10 million. And sole custody. And the house in Montauk. And he said I'm being unreasonable. So I told my lawyers to proceed with the full disclosure. Every affair. Every mistress. Everything. There were others. 6 that I know of. Sarah's just the latest. The revelation should shock me. Instead, it clarifies everything. Sarah isn't special. She's just convenient. My phone rings. Sarah, why is Richard freaking out? She demands. No greeting. No pretense. He just texted me saying everything's falling apart and we need to cool it for a while. What the hell did you do? Me? Nothing. Don't lie. His wife knows. Someone told her. Was it you? Does it matter? Of course it fucking matters. She's screaming now. You ruined everything. Richard and I, we were careful. We had a plan. A plan? He was going to leave Claire. Once his youngest graduated, we were going to be together. The delusion is breathtaking, Sarah. He's been cheating on Claire for years. You're not special. You're just next in line. That's not true. He told me himself tonight. He called begging me to convince Claire to drop the divorce. He didn't mention you once. Silence. I hear her breathing, ragged, broken. You're lying. Call him. Ask him if he told his wife about you. Ask him if he defended you. If he fought for you. She doesn't respond. The line goes dead. Claire and I meet at a hotel bar that night. Neutral ground. We're both exhausted. Richard's offering everything, she says. The house. Full custody. 70% of assets. He just wants me to sign a non-disclosure. Keep the affairs quiet. Are you going to? She stares into her wine glass. I should. It's more than I could win in court. My lawyers say I'd be stupid to refuse, but it feels like letting him win. He gets to keep his reputation. His dignity. He just pays me off and moves on like none of this mattered. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you don't need revenge. Just freedom. She looks up. Eyes red-rimmed. Is that what you want? Freedom? I don't know what I want anymore. Liar. She reaches across the table, takes my hand. You want what I want. To feel something other than empty. To matter again. To someone? Anyone. Her thumb traces circles on my palm. The touch is electric. This is a bad idea, I say, the worst. We're both vulnerable, broken. This isn't real. Does it need to be? She stands. Doesn't let go of my hand. We don't speak in the elevator. Don't speak as she unlocks her hotel room. Don't speak until we're inside and the door closes and suddenly we're kissing. Desperate, angry, seeking oblivion in each other. It's not about attraction. It's about erasure. Replacing old memories with new ones. Becoming the betrayers instead of the betrayed. Afterward, we lie in tangled sheets, breathing hard. Not looking at each other. This doesn't fix anything, I say. I know. We're just as bad as them now. Worse, probably. She laughs, bitter, exhausted. At least they felt something for each other. This was just revenge, survival. She turns to face me. Her makeup is smudged. Hair a mess. She's never looked more human. What do we do now? She asks. I don't know. My phone buzzes. Sarah's texted, I'm at your apartment. We need to talk now, followed by please. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Claire sees the messages over my shoulder. Are you going to go? Should I? That depends. Do you want forgiveness, or do you want this to be over? I think about Sarah, the lies, the betrayal, the way she made me feel invisible. Then I think about Richard's voice on the phone, desperate, defeated, we've won. Both of us. So why doesn't it feel like victory? I want it to be over, I say. Claire nods. Me too, she kisses me, soft, sad, final. Then let's end it. Sarah's sitting on the steps outside my apartment when I arrive at midnight. She's been crying. Mascara streaked down her cheeks. Still beautiful. Still capable of breaking my heart if I let her. You didn't answer, she says. Not accusatory, defeated, I was busy. With Claire? The question hangs between us. I could lie, deny, protect what's left of our dignity. Yes. She flinches like I've struck her. So it's true. Ryan told me he saw you two together. I didn't believe him. Believe him? How long? Does it matter? Yes. She stands, anger flashing through grief. It fucking matters because I need to know, is this revenge? Did you do this just to hurt me? Did you fuck Richard just to hurt me? That's different. How? Because She stops. Swallows. Because I fell in love with him. The confession should devastate me. Instead, I feel nothing. Just tired. And I'm supposed to believe that? After 4 months of lies? I wanted to tell you. So many times. But I didn't know how. And then it got too complicated and... She's crying again. I never meant for this to happen. It just did. Things don't just happen, Sarah. You made choices. Every late night. Every lie. Every time you chose him over me. Those were deliberate. I know. She wipes her face. I know, and I'm sorry. But can you honestly tell me you're not doing the exact same thing with Claire? She's right. We're both guilty. Both hypocrites. Both drowning in the wreckage of what we destroyed. The difference is I'm not asking you to forgive me. I say. I'm not pretending this is salvageable. So that's it? 4 years of marriage and you're just done? Aren't you? She opens her mouth, closes it. Can't answer. Richard dumped you, didn't he? I say quietly. Her silence confirms it. He chose his wife. His reputation. His money. And now you're here because you've got nowhere else to go. That's not... Don't. I hold up a hand. Don't insult me by pretending this is about us. About love or forgiveness or second chances. You're here because your backup plan fell through and you need stability. You need me to be the safe choice again. That's not fair. None of this is fair, Sarah. That's the fucking point. She sinks back onto the steps. Broken. Small. So what happens now? She whispers. I'm filing for divorce. My lawyer will contact yours. We'll split assets. Separate lives. Move on. Just like that. Just like that. And Claire? What about her? Are you going to be with her? Is this... She gestures helplessly between us. Is this ending because you found something better? I don't know what Claire and I have. Maybe nothing. Maybe we're just two people who were drowning and grabbed onto each other. I sit beside her. Not close, separate. But I know what we don't have anymore. Trust, respect, love. I still love you. No. You love the idea of not being alone. There's a difference, she doesn't argue. Can't, we sit in silence. Two strangers who used to be married. Who used to share everything. Now we can't even share the truth without it cutting. I saw you, she says finally. At the nightclub. That first night? Ryan told me you'd been there. You saw me? In the parking lot. When I was leaving. You were sitting in your car. Just sitting there, staring at nothing. She turns to look at me. I almost came over. Almost said something. But then I thought, if I acknowledge he knows, I have to give up Richard. And I wasn't ready. So I just drove away. The confession is worse than the affair. She chose him. Consciously, deliberately, even after knowing I knew. That's when I stopped loving you, I say, in that moment, even though I didn't know about it until now. Something in me died that night. I felt it, couldn't explain it. But I knew. I'm sorry. Me too. My phone buzzes. Claire. Richard signed everything. It's over. I'm free, followed by thank you, for helping me find my spine again. And then, I think we should stop. This us, it was necessary, but it's not real. We both know that, she's right. We used each other. Lifeboats in a storm. But the storm's past now and we're just two people who don't actually fit. I show Sarah the messages. Not to hurt her. Just to be honest, finally, she's ending it? Sarah asks. We both are. So you're alone too? Yeah. Maybe we could… No. I stand. We're done, Sarah, completely, no second chances. No trying again, just done. She nods. Tears streaming. Can I ask you something? What? When you were with her, with Claire, did you think about me? I could lie, spare her feelings, but we're past that now. No. She absorbs this. Nods once. Good, you shouldn't have. I didn't deserve it. No, you didn't. I turned to go inside. She catches my wrist. For what it's worth, she says, I'm glad you found someone. Even if it was temporary. Even if it was revenge. I'm glad you weren't alone while I was destroying us. I pull away gently. Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye. Inside, I pour whiskey I don't drink. Stand by the window. Watch Sarah walk to her car. She sits in the driver's seat for 15 minutes before starting the engine. I wonder if she's doing what I did. Sitting in the wreckage. Trying to remember who she was before everything broke. My phone rings. Claire. I meant what I said. She tells me. About stopping. But I wanted to hear your voice. One last time. As something other than co-conspirators. What do we talk about? I don't know. Normal things. Anything but them, so we do. For 2 hours we talk about nothing and everything. Books, travel, favorite meals, childhood memories. We talk like people who might have been friends in another life, who might have loved each other if we'd met differently. I wish I'd known you before, she says finally. Before all this. Before we were broken. Maybe we were always broken. Maybe that's why they found each other. Maybe the cracks were always there. That's depressing. But true. She sighs. I'm going to miss you. Is that weird? Probably. But I'll miss you too. Promise me something. What? Promise me you'll fix yourself for real. Not for Sarah or revenge or anyone else. Just for you. Only if you promise the same. Deal. We say goodbye. No tears, no drama. Just two people who collided in chaos and are walking away before we cause more damage. 3 days later, I get a package. No return address. Inside, a flash drive and a handwritten note in Claire's elegant script. Evidence of Richard's other affairs. 6 women. Names, dates, photos. I'm giving this to you, not the lawyers. Do what you want with it. Bury him or bury it. Your choice. Either way, we're even now. Thank you for being my partner in crime. Thank you for making me feel powerful again. See, I stare at the flash drive. All of Richard's secrets. His entire future in my hands. I could leak it. Ruin him. Make him pay for everything he took from both of us, or I could let it go. Walk away. Let karma handle it. I think about Sarah. About Claire. About the people we became when we chose revenge over healing. Then I put the flash drive in a drawer. Close it, lock it. Some battles aren't worth winning. 6 months later, I'm sitting in a coffee shop when Sarah walks in. She doesn't see me at first. She's with someone, younger, nervous, carrying her portfolio like it's made of glass. Sarah's laughing at something he said, gentle and warm. The way she used to laugh with me before everything curdled. She looks different. Hair shorter. Less makeup. More real, our eyes meet. She freezes. The boy notices, follows her gaze. You okay? He asks her. Yeah, just someone I used to know. Used to know. The words should hurt. Instead, they feel right. Honest. She says something to the boy. Her date, I assume, and walks over. Tentative, careful. Hi. Hi. You look good, she says. Healthier. So do you. Awkward silence. Years of history condensed into nothing. I'm sorry, she blurts. For everything. I know I said it before, but I mean it now. I was selfish and cruel and… Sarah. I cut her off gently. It's okay. I forgive you, she blinks. You do? Yeah, holding on to anger was killing me. So I let it go. Not for you. For me. She nods, tears threatening. I've been in therapy. Trying to understand why I sabotaged everything good in my life. My therapist says I was chasing validation. That I didn't know how to be enough for myself, so I tried to be everything to everyone else. Are you getting better? I think so. Some days. She glances back at her date. Alex is patient, kind, he doesn't know about well. He knows I'm divorced, but not the details. You don't owe him the details. But I owe him honesty. Then be honest. Moving forward. That's all anyone can do. She studies my face, searching for something. Resentment, hope, any remaining connection. Finds nothing but genuine neutrality. Did you ever… She stops. Starts again. Did you love her? Claire? I don't know. Maybe I could have. In a different life. But what we had was born from pain. And you can't build something lasting on that foundation. Are you seeing anyone? Not yet. Maybe eventually. Right now I'm just trying to remember who I am when I'm not reacting to someone else. She smiles. Small, sad, real. That's good. You deserve that, so do you. The boy approaches, uncertain. Sarah, we're gonna lose our table. Right, yeah. She turns back to me. Take care of yourself, okay? You too, she walks away. I watch her go. Feel nothing but quiet relief. A week later, I get an email from Claire. Subject, closure, maybe. I ran into Richard at our daughter's graduation. He's remarried already. Some woman from his country club. 26 years old, pregnant. He looked happy. I realized I didn't care. That's growth, right? Or maybe just exhaustion. Either way, I wanted you to know I'm okay. Actually okay. Not pretending. Not performing, just okay. I hope you are too. I won't reach out again. But I wanted you to know. You saved me. Not from Richard. From myself. From the person I was becoming. Vindictive, hollow, addicted to revenge. You showed me what it looks like to let go. Thank you for being my mirror when I needed to see who I was. And thank you for walking away before we destroyed each other too. Be well. See, I close the laptop. Step outside. The sun's setting, painting everything gold. My phone buzzes. Unknown number. A photo loads Sarah and Richard taken at Velvet Underground 6 months ago. The night everything changed. Below it, one line. Sometimes the best revenge is becoming someone they can never hurt again. I don't know who sent it. Ryan, maybe. Claire. Someone who understood. I deleted. All of it, the photos, the emails, the evidence. Then I walk toward the horizon, lighter than I've been in years. Behind me, the past burns. Ahead, nothing but open road.